With this video, we will be doing every bar broke down in Kendrick Not Like Us. And if you want to help this channel and the content that we making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. And the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, a diss with 12 sex offender pins on Drake's mansion in the cover, to turn what Drake is so good at doing in beefs against him, turning Drake's most iconic associated brands and names into reminders of those allegations forever, with OVO.
Say OVO.
Yo, that's a good point. He took everything that he took all Drake's superpowers and he turned them and used it against him.
Yeah, he made him kryptonite.
Yeah, facts.
They're killing him now.
Facts.
Associated brands and names into reminders of those allegations forever, with OVO.
Say OVO.
And 69 God.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
It's a song that represents the West Coast and gets back at Drake for using AI Snoop and Tupac, with a Draco the Ruler, Remble, E40 type flow.
All these chains on my neck, I need toe hammers, nigga.
A hi-fi Northern California mustard beat, and many direct references.
That was a bar. All these chains on my neck, I need 2 hammers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One not enough.
It's not enough.
These chains on my neck, I need toe hammers, nigga.
A hi-fi Northern California mustard beat, and many direct references to Pac and his legacy.
It's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pocket.
Let's go line by line and break it all down. This line is the hardest hitting of the song.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
The double entendre of Drake's trolling with memes to try and strike a chord or affect Kendrick's emotions, and then also referring to the accusations of Drake's relationships with minors. The song that Kendrick first talked about this on, Meet the Grams, was in the key of A minor. Not only that, but Drake's song Teenage Fever is also in A minor. This song is in B minor, which makes sense since Kendrick just promised to.
Up to score with him.
But starting from the beginning, that first line,
I see dead people.
is a reference to the 1999 movie The Sixth Sense.
Classic.
I see dead people.
An obvious reference to Drake's association with the number 6. And the child in the movie says the line to the therapist, which is in theme of his therapy session like disses on Meet the Grams. And the film was also referenced in Euphoria with this line.
And my 6'6" telling me to off him.
TDE founder Ant also teased the line in this tweet. Kendrick repeating the mustard producer
I
tag
see dead people.
is a direct reference to Drake on Family Matters,
You know who really bang and set my nigga YG.
since YG is actually the one who said that tag in his 2011 song I'm Good.
What's that on that beat, ho?
The next line tries to paint Drake as a sociopath and a bully
Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though.
by comparing him to Debo from Friday and referencing DeMar DeRozan, who goes by Debo, and was a key player for Toronto's Raptors, a team Drake is an ambassador for, but is originally from Compton, as Kendrick references later in the song.
See, that's crazy. I never even got that. When I get Debo, I think Friday, Debo.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
my bike, punk.
That's my bike, punk.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
caught
saying?
that one, but I did not catch the DeMar DeRozan.
Toronto
and
Raptors, Canada.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. His thought process is
Every time
different.
you hear or see stuff like this, it makes the songs that much even more better.
Yeah, because it's just like, what was going on in your mind?
Yeah, that you was
Yo,
thinking all
crazy,
this double,
bro.
triple entendres.
Yeah.
By comparing him to Debo from Friday and referencing DeMar DeRozan, who goes by Debo, and was a key player for Toronto's Raptors, a team Drake is an ambassador for, but is originally from Compton, as Kendrick references later in the song.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either.
The next line references this Drake meme from TikTok,
What do you mean breathe? Don't tell me to breathe.
Call her Amber Lamps. Tell him breathe, bro.
and pronounces
That's crazy because DeMar DeRozan was on Toronto. He's from Compton, but now he playing in Chicago. He's came from Canada to the United
Back to the
States.
US.
Canada didn't deserve him. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. When he said it, I didn't get it. But now
Like
that
now
I get
it's
it,
clear. It's crazy.
crazy.
Breathe.
Subtly.
Don't tell me to breathe.
Yeah.
Call her Amber Lamps. Tell him breathe, bro.
and pronounces ambulance as amber lamps. The next line, where Kendrick compares what he's doing to Drake in his career as a crucifixion,
Nail a nigga to the cross. He walk around like Tizo.
references the artist Tizo Touchdown, who's famous for having nails in his hair. The next line defends Kendrick's hometown Compton from what he sees as culture vulture activity from Drake, who shot a music video for the game's song 100 in Compton.
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton?
This really starts the song's idea of Drake being a colonizer that he gets into later. His reference to John Stockton here
I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton.
could be referring to a jazz teammate Stockton passed to for much of his
Karl
career,
Malone.
Karl Malone, who's known for impregnating a 13-year-old as an adult. He makes another reference to that West Coast heritage with this line mentioning Death Row Records,
Start shit. Bully the floor on him.
and in this verse gets straight to making those allegations directly.
Say Drake. I hear you like I'm young.
referencing a famous example of this, his weird relationship with Millie Bobby Brown.
You better not ever go to cell block 1.
In Stranger Things, a character named Juan was trying to kill Millie's character 11, who this line could be referring to.
Just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
This is a reference to Drake's relationship with Lotto's little sister, Brooklyn Nicole, and this is where he starts to name drop and add some credibility to his dirt by referencing specific members of OVO and their habits.
They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs.
Saying Drake's head of security
one
gets
to
the
get the
girls that Drake has
hand-me-downs.
already gone with.
And party at the party playing with his nose now.
Saying Party Next Door has a coke problem.
Baka got a weird case, why is he around?
And directly referencing one of the known sex offenders Drake has on his payroll on OVO, Baka Not
You get a
Nice,
bar,
who
you
Drake
get
has
a
a
bar,
line
you get a
specifically
bar.
shouting out, waiting for him to get out of jail for that same case.
Yo, he's like almost on his 50 Cent-ish. Like, I'm not only try to kill you, I'm gonna try to kill everyone that's around you and that's tied to you. Everyone getting bars. No one's safe.
I don't F with people that don't F with me.
Right.
Straight up.
Yo, Baka Not Nice, who Drake has a line specifically shouting out, waiting for him to get out of jail for that same case.
I may declare it a holiday as soon as Baka get back on the road.
With this reference to Certified Lover Boy, an album with a bunch of pregnant women on the cover,
Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
and tries to drive home that association with him. The chorus, They Not Like Us,
They not like us.
interpolates Pusha T's 2015 shot at Drake on Darkest Before Dawn.
They not like us.
And the second verse focuses on Kendrick defending the West Coast as its biggest ambassador,
You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga?
threatening his life whenever he plans to do his next show in the Bay.
I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
This references how Drake is sending shots at Cole now for apologizing and showing his disloyalty to someone he was on the same side of this beef with.
They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending.
This line is an obvious reference to the OVO owl.
What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches.
And in the next
That's when it was over. What's the owl? Bird niggas and bird.
Bird,
That was
yeah.
a bar.
He just
That was a bar. You gonna take the man owl and flip it like that?
flip it like that, man. Every symbol he got, man.
Yeah, everything got lit on fire.
This line is an obvious reference to the OVO owl.
What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches.
And in the next few lines, he responds to Family Matters and Drake's response to Meet the Grams by claiming that Drake is just going to continue his lying streak
Shape the stories how you want.
and that he's undermining the audience's intelligence if they think they're going to
They're
believe
really
him.
not
Straight,
slow.
they're not slow.
This line
Yeah.
continues to play into
It's
the
a
danger
bar.
of Drake ever going back to Cali by referencing the film Malibu Most Wanted,
P rest stands for bitch and you Malibu most wanted.
a film with a main character named Brad. These next lines are another reference to Drake getting robbed in 2009.
You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes.
The same year Kendrick was starting his career, dropping his first ever EP as Kendrick Lamar and not K-Dot.
Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping.
This line is just a gay joke about Drake and the OVO crew.
Well, over your foe, the other vaginal option.
And then this is a really subtle dig at OVO 40, Drake's longtime friend and producer, who has multiple sclerosis, a nervous system disease that affects posture.
Nigga better straighten they posture.
This line makes fun of Drake for wearing nail polish.
These niggas better straighten up their postures because he got more to go. When he said it, I thought he was just literally saying niggas were straightening their posture. I didn't know he was taking a shot at 40, but
Nobody's safe.
I see that.
Nobody's safe.
I see
If they
that.
around you, I don't bang with them either.
Everybody.
Everybody can get it.
Yeah. Facts.
A nervous system disease that affects posture.
Nigga better straighten they posture.
This line makes fun of Drake for wearing nail polish.
Then I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished.
And then this line attempts to bring back tension between Drake and his mentor Wayne.
Fucked on Wayne Grow while he was in jail, that's conniving.
For when Drake betrayed him and slept with his girlfriend while Wayne was in jail in 20.
That's crazy because we did the video on that, but that's crazy. He bringing that up to drive a wedge, like, because that's
Yeah.
not everyone didn't know that information. Some people obviously knew, but it wasn't
Yeah.
the general public didn't know. Now the general public know. Now they looking at Wayne like, yo, that shit, man. That's how he did him. But we understand Wayne was making money off him. He wasn't trying to put him out there anything bad about him because I'm making a lot of money off him. I'm trying to keep the money going. I'm not trying to mess
Yeah, I'm
it
not
up.
trying to make this all personal.
Yeah, nah, not when I'm eating off you.
Time.
Had my heart broken by this woman named Tammy. But hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame
And
Tammy.
then calling it a bitch move that he got Wayne's face tatted on his arm in 2017.
Get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
Something that a girl that's going through it with her man would do to apologize. He defends his fellow Compton native Serena Williams,
Launch it down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena.
who Drake disrespected after dating in 2015, in his 2022 song Middle of the Ocean, where he called her husband and groupie for no reason.
Sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie.
He references the sex offenders Drake is enabling again with the shot at Baka.
Yo,
It's been a long time. Drake was just able to just walk around and smack whoever he wanted to, say whatever he wanted
walk
to
off.
about anyone, and just walk off, and nobody couldn't say nothing. And now that's came to a
Came to
screeching.
a screeching halt.
Facts.
homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks.
That also references the album art,
That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch.
and then channels his continuation of Pac's legacy with this line referencing Pac's All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot.
In the same way Pac was beefing with all of Bad Boy Records, Kendrick sees himself as beefing with all of OVO.
Put the road label on me, I'ma I'ma get them dropped. Ay.
This line is a reference to wrestler Shawn Michaels.
I thought with that bar when he said put the whole label on me, I'm gonna get him dropped is because both of them signed at UMG and he like yo put the whole label on me, I'm gonna get him dropped. We don't need him at UMG. I can do it all by myself.
Put it on my shoulders.
Let's get
and
him.
carry it.
Yeah, let's get him up out of here.
All of OVO.
Put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay.
This line is a reference to wrestler Shawn Michaels,
Sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay.
whose finishing move is called Sweet Chin Music, and his biggest rival was a Canadian too, Bret Hart. This line doubles down on Drake being a liar and a morally corrupt agent of the devil, this picture that Kendrick's trying to paint,
Devil is a lie.
referencing the Rick Ross song The Devil Is a Lie. He ends off the second verse that's focused on avenging the West Coast with this line.
City is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay.
The fourth verse
We
shifts focus from the
outside.
West Coast to Atlanta, responding to Drake's line about Kendrick's political music acting like he freed the slaves,
Always rapping like you about to get the slaves free.
Homie still double down, calling us some slaves.
creating a metaphor of how settler colonialists robbed cities of their resources, and that Atlanta was historically a mecca for technological advancement. Connecting that to the similar advancements in music in the case of the Atlanta artists Drake has collaborated with. All the artists he names are pioneers, and he's arguing Drake just went into the city and used them for credibility and profit.
You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
From his collaborator on Her Loss,
21, get your first street cred.
to Future, who's well known for his pull in Atlanta strip clubs like Magic City.
You called Future when you didn't see the club.
This line about 2 Chainz references Drake's feature on the 2 Chainz song No Lie,
What 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied.
and he ends his verses with references to Drake's response, Family Matters,
The family matter and the truth for the matter. His
doubling down on accusations
the
of
whole
Drake being
A.
pathological
Yeah, the whole
lying from
Atlanta.
his previous disses.
guys plan to show y'all the liar.
Family Matters breakdown up next. Thanks for watching as always. Let me know what I
Trey
missed down below.
TV. Let's get it.
It's Lamar Wilson here representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lower cases.
No spaces.
You'll find us on Facebook, and when you do, share something, leave some comments, come back to the page. I'm gonna get right into this.
Let's get it.
This was a dope alignment
Yeah.
of information, and I like how this was set up. Every shot Kendrick took at Drake on Not Like Us Explain.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah, me too.
It's just lets you see how deadly Kendrick's pen is.
Yeah.
And we seen when he goes on the tangent that you can't stop that.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep firing off.
Yeah.
So you best to leave him alone
Yeah.
and let him stay in his safe space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they done awoken the beast, man. And this has been dope. I don't care what nobody say. I heard a lot of people saying it's bad for rap. And,
Yeah.
man, get out of here.
Yeah, get out here with that.
I didn't hear no rap.
Yeah.
That's real rap. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's out here again. People are interested. And I think it was healthy for everything. What you think?
I think it was healthy for everything too. I think this is crazy. I already thought it was a dope song when we do these little behind the scene breakdown and bars a little extra. People went back and did some research. Make this song that much more tougher. I didn't get the Derar Frozen bar, but now when you think about it, just tough and the extra bars that he broke down. It's just tough and it's crazy. It lets you know about Kendrick Lamar's brain and Kendrick Lamar's writing game is real. I'm impressive the way he thinks. He's thinking about the game like no one else I could see in the game. Is
Right.
thinking about it with his doubles and triples, and it might be even quadruples. You break him down
Yeah.
just a little bit more, and it's crazy the way that he think. Can't wait to see what else come from this. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.